Uzama Gogo nomkhulisa kwasendoda lesugogo bathini bathi uma kuvula kuvela emsilami amadoda live Abu Dhabi saluka sendoda sizosikisa ukhiya omusha. Namhlanje ngivuka nento ngani zakwethu ukuthi what do you do if you come out of now a very toxic family? Very toxic. Uyathakathwa lana, backstepwana lana, umona ukhona lana. If you buy a car, it's a problem. You can't even buy your child a sweet because uzenza ngcono. You even hide promotions from work. Yo, lalela, it's toxic. You can't even buy yourself a bed. You can't do anything for yourself because to high unomona in things are just not happening. Things are not happening. Whatever that you try to do, whatever that you try to achieve, it's just impossible. Have you seen these uncles who have left home with their family? They are staying somewhere and they want nothing to do with you guys. They just want their peace of mind. And then you come, then you team up with those who gossip. And then you hear the rumors and everything. Anything to do with you. It's because it's because of that uncle, that mamncane, that mamkhulu, that malume, that mkhulu, that baba. They have decided to go and start their own family tree. Sometimes when you come from that toxic relationship, family, environment, you need to stay away from it. You need to jump out of it and go start your own. Sometimes it is necessary to go start your own because we are humble and young and you come with the Muthi to the same toxic hearts, toxic yard, toxic home, toxic ancestors. Everything that is here is toxic. You've wasted so much money. You are fighting with traditional healers. Umuntu didn't give you a good stuff. Umuntu didn't give you a good Muthi and everything. Kanti the problem is with home. The problem is where you come from. Sometimes you stay alone, but it's like you don't stay alone because whenever you have events, you invite these toxic family members. Whenever you have something, you still in contact with these family members. Toxic relationship doesn't mean you need to be there physically. Sometimes things are not going well because of people you're chatting with on WhatsApp are toxic. Sometimes things are not going well because of you are involved in a toxic groups whereby you gossip. Everything that you do, you don't build each other. Only thing that you do, you share news, you gossip, all the rubbish things. It's where you find yourself in those groups, and you are number one game player or on those groups. You don't have to be there physically. Technology has taught us ukuthi you don't have to be somewhere in flesh for you to be present. Just by you starting a conversation with somebody, you are there spiritually. You are with each other spiritually. So if you are coming from a toxic relationship, a toxic family, a toxic workplace, you will never grow. Trust me. And chances of Muthi to play its role there are very slim. Because your spirit is dirty. If you are coming from any environment that is toxic, it means your spirit is dirty. Your spirit is filthy. What makes it filthy? Because of the environment you are in, because of the people that you involve yourself with. So it is very important that sometimes if you see something ukuthi is too toxic, stay away from it. Because toxic relationships, toxic family members they drain you. They make you bleed because they are toxic. So if you are drained, you are bleeding, you have toxic friends that when they see you, they see an opportunity for them to make money. They see an opportunity for them to use you and everything. You must stay away from those people, because not even Muthi will help you. You need to help yourself there. It's a DIY situation. You need to help yourself on that situation. Gogo, what must I do? Move out. Total. Stay away from people that don't grow you. Stay away from family members that don't see vision in you, don't see good in you. Stay away. Why do you keep on staying and involving yourself with people who don't want you, but they are only using you? Stay away. Why? Because you are blocking good things that wants to come your way. Because anything that is good, that is trying to come, when they get there, it's stinking. It's filthy. Why is God? What do you mean it's filthy? Because your spirit is filthy. If your spirit is filthy, it is not going to allow any good thing to come to your life. Not even the best motive from anywhere in the world. It will never help you. There are things that we need to use. We're living in the 21st century. We need to use our common sense sometimes. You need to ask yourself, why is it Muthi not working for me? Why is it prayer not working for me? What is it that is blocking all these good things to work for me? It's a toxic relationship that you are in. Simple. It's a toxic. You are in a toxic environment. So a toxic environment, it is not conducive for any good thing that might come to your life. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing whatsoever. So you need to take a decision. Okay, before you take a decision, bear this in mind. You will never clean a toxic environment. You will never. But together you can, if people are willing. Chances are 0. Out of 10, 0.1. So you need to take yourself out of that situation. Be there. Do your own thing. When I say take yourself out of the situation, I'm not saying resign from work. No. Check your relationships at work. Check your relationships at school. Check your relationships if the community is toxic. Check your relationship. If your own relationship, your love relationship, you can say what it's toxic. Take a position. Stay away from anything that you see. This is one of the toxic things that I was thinking about. Stay away from them. Be alone while you are with that person. Why? Because you are trying to show them this relationship, this friendship, this family structure is toxic, and I'm tired to be part of it. Because sometimes you can't move home because you don't know where to go. You can't. You can't just jump and leave. There's somebody that came to consult me the other day, and while we were talking and everything, when I said to her, the problem is at home. And Tagatan is not that you are bewitching each other or whatever. The environment is toxic. It's too much jealous and everything. And she said to me, but we seem to be very happy. Everything, we share everything. And that was a problem. Guess what? Within a week, she booked again. She couldn't get a booking. She said to me, in 3 weeks, she got a booking. She came. She came back. I got home and I put them on test. I said, I got a guy, he promised to marry me as soon as possible, because she lied to the family. She's going, or she said she's going to Durban and do Mpangen. No, this guy wants to marry me and everything, and she already bought me a car. Guess what? She bought a key holder that looks like a car key. Look. And then she said she waved to them the fake car keys to the family. she could see her cousin, how irritated she was, how bitter she was, and everything. And even when she said, guys, ngiyadlala, and she just said, ungabodlala kanjalo. How could you say that to your cousin? Even the elder sister was like up and down and everything on WhatsApp. Ubani bani bam engagile, asikazi bone boyfriend yakhona lana and everything. And she said, Gogo, I understand now when you say my family is toxic. Remember, there are very few people who love to see you, who will be happy with you, to see you happy. Very few. There are people that enjoy to see you struggling. There are people that enjoy to see you begging. There are people that enjoy to see you being nobody. There are people that enjoy to see you jobless. Not that you don't work because of there's nobody who can give you work. They're threatened by the fact that if you can work, you'll be better than them. So they want to keep you right there, pants. Bangaksizi. Bangaksizi. I remember when one client bought me it's a 2007 model Mercedes. It's a very old car. It's a very old 2007 models. From driving at hers to that, it was a disaster. Abantu abaningi abafuna ukubona uphumelela, abafuna ukubona undlondlobala, abafuna ukubona ukwesinye isigaba sempilo, ngoba yini basaba ukuthi kukhona okukhulu okunye osazoba nako ngaphezulu kwalokhu abakubonayo. There's a guy sijala ukukhuluma nje on WhatsApp, hey, we're talking about fuel consumption on Polo. The topic was nice because of we're in the same level of Polo. But the client just said thank you with a Mercedes-Benz, an old Mercedes-Benz. I'm not talking about a new car, I'm talking about 2006, 2007 Mercedes-Benz. And the friendship changed. Guess what? The in-lang said, yeah, I was totally phoning ever since we drive Mercedes-Benz. I was total, hey, 2007 Mercedes-Benz in 2017. No, 2018. 2007 Mercedes-Benz in 2018. Usuthi wena nyakhoma sengiphakeme. Hey Mbatha suphakeme. Hey awusatholakala lokhuzane. Ever since uko YouTube uhamba ngo Mercedes-Benz awusatholakala. And he kept on being sarcastic about these things. And I said to myself, this relationship is toxic now. I need to move away from this relationship. And I moved away. I've moved out of the relationship. And the other day when he called me to say, hey, yabona ke manje usubaleke ngempela ngathi ya manje uqinisile. Athi what do you mean? And it's not because of you are toxic, my friend. Athi what do you mean I'm toxic? Into no more. Mina akayilali nomthwalo. I told him straight, unomona. With a small achievement of an old car, a car that you know that I love. You love the latest Mercedes-Benz. I love the old Mercedes-Benz. Because of somebody bought me that old Mercedes-Benz. Now it's a problem to you. And guess what? He's one of the people today who's backstabbing me, who goes around and saying this and everything and what. And when I meet him, I smile. And I always tell him. The other day I've met him, he was with his fiancée, and I said, listen, our dirty laundry, your dirty laundry, it will be safe with me for as long as I'm alive. He was like, what are you talking about? So I'm just giving ideas of what I'm talking about, just giving a picture of what I'm talking about. Stay away from toxic relationships if you really want whatever that you are using to work. Muthi, prayer, whatever that you are using to work. Stay away from toxic relationship. If it's too toxic, balega, run. Salwa sendo to Gogo Bathini Mbatha umavula kuvolems na mema dot u-anti usha 0357995703 0357995703. It's a number to book. Chosen.